Joe Nellis, chief counsel of the committee, and Tom Vogel, one of our chief staff assistants. Kun Sa is perhaps the largest opium trafficker in Asia today, and one of the largest in the world. I guess you'd call him the Mr. Big of opium.
Only the president and the administration has the authority to make agreements concerning the purchase of opium. So whatever arrangements follow our meeting will have to be initiated by the executive department, by the president. Let me ask Kun Sa, what would have to be done to eliminate opium production in the Shan states?
มันคือถามเจ้าเขาว่านั่นคือยาพิษที่หายกว่าทั้งหมดกำนั้นก็หายกว่ากำนำเลยครับ
สามช่วยบ้านกุนเมืองคือกุนเมืองเฮาในฮู้ว่ายาพิษดี
We want you to help make contact to the persons who can come and collect all the opium grown in our country, either to throw it or to burn it. The American give aid to the Burmese in order to eliminate the opium. Even it takes 300 years, they can't stop it.
This film is the story of how the Shan rebels in Burma sent their proposals to Washington, and how there they became the subject of an intense debate between the White House and the Congress. To follow what happened in Washington, it helps to know that Shan State is in the east of Burma. It grows 1/3 of the world's black market opium, which is used in the Shan struggle for independence from Burma to finance guerrilla armies. This film of the largest army led by Kun Sa was brought back by the Congressional Committee and shown in the White House. The protagonist
若被人家抓住，后果会不堪设想。
เอากันในทำแน่อ่อนกว่าได้ละ
น้ำมูลหุงอ่ะแล้วอันกุนปล่อยก็ดีชายหุงเขานั่นจอง
The fight was 5 miles away at Loi Tsai.
嚟呢度等陣嚟曬我ซ้อมอ่ะ嚟曬
เป็นตัวซึ่งลาดก้อนหมูอีสันน่ะหมูออกมินเขาอันเป้าไว้ด้านน้องข้าอำไรนุกจะไรก็เป้าไว้เพราะว่าโกกังมาจะไรสูบยืดเดี่ยวใจเอาจะไรขึ้นมากก็ดีขึ้นที่ออกมินเขาอันได้ต่างไรยิดโอ้วะ
The fight lasted all day and the wounded came in during. Once the blunder made ambush impossible, everyone pounded everyone else, and we were left to wonder whether it was really another mistake. To begin with, was it pure coincidence that this officer was brother of the enemy commander? We watched carefully as the battle reports came in, but the major in charge certainly appeared to have no idea what to do. Eventually, the order he sent was to follow Lo Singhan's relief force, driving it away from the convoy. So we all marched off unaware that this was precisely what the enemy wanted. The commander began by trying to hide his embarrassment.
We should say it's really unlucky for our troops. On the way to ambush them, they don't think that the enemies will come so quick. They have not enough time to select the real point for ambush. But the enemy is too powerful, so they can't match them, and enemies escape.
Where have they gone to?
I think now they are having their breakfast at Lashua.
With the Shan colonel, we watched for the leader of the Loimor army, who was usually known as Samatsang, the commander. He's the man with the stick. As a one-time convoy commander himself, to direct the attack. To prevent his assassination, the commander's troops lined the village, for he had once led a home guard army on the Burmese side and was still in the opium business, where betrayal, changes of alliance and assassination are the very substance of politics. After a week of negotiation, a dinner celebrated the alliance. But though both armies were fighting the Burmese, it was easy to see the distrust that always goes with opium. The commander was obviously overdoing the friendliness, presumably because he was already in the opium business, and victory would probably make him master of the opium trade. The Shan army were to get half of any convoy captured, but their suspicion was easy to see. The Shan vice president's comment was, "Watch the commander smile, then tell me who gains from our partnership."